Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zander number 3, and welcome back to WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Welcome back to LSWF Kickoff, and welcome back the LSWF General Manager and the LS11 Grand Champion and ARW Mixed Tag Team Champion and ARW Interdimensional Women's Champion and Gift of the Gods Champion, Zander Carver, is back. Finally, that headache is behind me. Hello, everybody. I am your LSWF General Manager, your LS11 Grand Champion, your Gift of the Gods Champion, your ARW Mixed Tag Team Champion, and your ARW Women's Interdimensional Champion. That is an ordeal. I will be figuring out the madness behind in the coming days, coming weeks with ARW. I am Zander Carver, and it's so damn good to be back. Now, there's a lot of business I could tend to. I've got El Generico over in AAA who claims I'm ducking him. I got KJ Elliott, who has the biggest raging hate boner for me that I've ever seen here. I've got Waluigi and Sephiroth to deal with over in ARW. I've got the fact that back in ARW, I now have to find another woman to team up with me again. Which serves its own issues, doesn't it? All of that said, let's take things one at a time, shall we? Oh, Mike! I know you're back there. So let's have ourselves a little chat, shall we? Well, he called him out here. What the hell is that? What in the world is he carrying over his shoulder? That looks like a rejected design to the LS11 Grand title or something. Got Miz's logo on it. So, Zander's called Side Quest Mike out to the ring, and here he is. What the hell are we doing here? What in the hell did you bring out here over your shoulder? Well, Carver, seeing as you no-showed our match at Royal Flush, you forfeit. Mike, I was there. No, you weren't. Some big-titted bimbo walked out carrying your title. That was me, Mike. How? I told you I was dealing with dark magic from ARW. And I told you magic's not real, you idiot! So therefore, since your little secretary wouldn't hand over the Grand Championship, I had my own made. The only real Grand Championship. There are so many things wrong with that sentence, Mike. But I'll tell you what. You know the old adage, always bring your gear. Of course I do, I'm not a rookie. Good. Then if you know that, and I know that, we're not wasting any more time. What are you trying to say, Carver? The people want Zander Carver versus The Miz. They want King of the Universe versus Side Quest Mike. We promised it to them. It's time to deliver, Mike. So tonight, in the main event, I put my belt on the line. You put that phony belt on the line. What good would this do you if you were to win tonight? I don't know, having a 5th belt sounds pretty cool. And then a 6th when next week the KOU and the guy whose name we cannot say beat the NBR for the NWA Tag Team titles. A lot of acronyms around here in LS11. You dig? No, I don't dig! Well, lace up the boots, Mike. I'll see you in the main event. Alright, Doc. Oh, hey, Zander. Alright, I've been gone dealing with all the Zandria stuff. Give me the updates. Alright, so what all do we have to talk about? A whole fucking lot. What's the deal with the LSWF title? Right. Me and the rest of the board, in your absence, made the decision. After last week's events, we had already had it scheduled that we were going to have a big number 1 contenders 4-way match at your birthday bash next week between Steven Henderson, Rick C., Adrian Nova, and Colton Scribner. Okay? We've decided to add KJ Elliott to it to make it a 5-way after Zajac blatantly cost him the internet title. Got it? Cool. Alright. The guy with a hate boner for me is going for the title I want. You've already got 4, and you're trying for a 5th tonight. Fair enough. Okay. What else is there update? What else do I need to be updated on for next week? We have put Blackstone in a match against Pierre for the hardcore title next week, since, you know, he's got 2 belts and the briefcase. Yup, he does have that, doesn't he? Right. Okay, anything else I need to know about? Rhett Kirschner's back. He's the internet champion. Good for Rhett. What else? What about the women's title? Cara Zandria is in a matchup up next. We have handpicked her next challenger. Alright, cool. Do we know who it is? Yes, we do. I'll let you know in just a moment. We gotta have you sign off on the final paperwork for it. Okay, cool. Anything else for tonight? No, I think you're good. Alright, cool. Awesome. I got stuff to do. I gotta go get my ring gear on. Alright, folks. Welcome to LSWF. It's time for our first match of the night. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, indeed. Z3. Oh, boy, indeed. Because here comes the LSWF Women's Champion, Cara Zandria, making her way down the ring. The Exterminatrix. Making her way down to the ring. Absolutely dominant woman. So, Cara Zandria back in action again tonight. We don't see her too terribly often around here, do we? No, we don't typically. Only when she gets unleashed, more or less. And on the other side of the ring from him, here comes the woman that faced off with him just a few weeks ago, back at Time Rift. That's right, she was defeated at Time Rift, but now she's back. Poseidon Sky. Poseidon Sky has made her way to the ring. So, Cara Zandria, Poseidon Sky, one-on-one, here we go. It's on. Cara flies at her out of the gate. Hey, Doc, why is the camera pointed at the ramp? New Japan might have been taped right before this, and the game settings haven't been changed. Those are going to change back to normal. Give it a second. There you go. Oh, that was weird. Cara and Poseidon locking back up. Good to see Poseidon Sky still alive. Oh, most certainly. Cara Zandria now sends her up the ropes. Cara on drag, takes it down. Grabs a hold of her now. Cara getting her back up to her feet here. Cara Zandria lighting her up here. Knocking back Poseidon Sky. Knocks her here. And now Cara coming off the ropes. Clothesline again, taking her down. Cara Zandria's got Poseidon Sky down. Cara putting the boots to her. Poseidon's got a hold of her now. And Sky taking out the arm. Poseidon Sky made her presence known when she made her return in that battle royal to become #1 contender to Cara back at Time Rift. Gave the fight of her life on that night, but ultimately came up short. That she did, and as Grimrock described her, she's the woman that fucking died on that night, but she made it. She has made her way back. Her demise was greatly exaggerated, unlike our referee. Our official's down for the count right now. Cara taking it down. Cara caught now. Poseidon Sky pulls it back in. We go over the top rope. And Sunset Flip takes her down. Poseidon Sky's got Cara now. DDT to the leg. Superwoman punch. Poseidon Sky goes down in the heat. Cara Zandria trying to end this one quick tonight. Oh, we saw what she did to the Quiz Queen back at Royal Flush as she sidestepped that. There's the spear. Cover on Poseidon Sky for the 1, 2, 3. It just feels like a pleasantry sometimes, having her wrestle. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Wait a minute. That's Emily Everett. There she is. Is this who you and the board picked? You're damn right. You want to take down the most dangerous woman in ARW. In LSWF rather. You're gonna need a dangerous woman like Emily Everett. And Emily is laying into Cara. Hits the first 48. Emily Everett laying her out. And the Exterminatrix for now gonna manage to walk it off.
All right, Jade. I'm done playing games with you. Well, mostly done playing games with you, I suppose. You got your title defense tonight. That's fine. The punk rock princess will stay back here. But our dance is far from over. Next week, the birthday bash, which you didn't know, is also my birthday, not just Xander's. He gets his little dream team run for the tag titles. I got a tag team match I want. I'll bring B. I'll bring Rena. You bring your girls. Hate versus Damned. 6-woman tag team match. You give me that. And at Bayside Beatdown, I'll give you what you want.
Alright, well folks, coming up next here on LSWF, we've got some tag team action on our hands. As making his way to the ring, here is Relentless Tanvir Badal. Tanvir Badal ready for action tonight. The #1 contender to the United States Championship, making his way down to the ring. Tanvir got a big win in a battle royal last week. So Tanvir, the guy with the best F5 in the biz. Made his way to the ring. And he's had to find a tag team partner to help him out tonight. So, he's gone and found someone. He's had a bit of a resurgence to his career as of late. That's right, here he comes to the ring, Flame Shadow. We've seen Flame get a few big coming out party matches as of late here in LSWF. He's still chasing that first big win though. That's right, he and Kay won that matchup in Lethal Lottery, but Flame outside of that one match has no wins to his name here in LS11 Universe. So he makes his way to the ring tonight. Teams up tonight with Tanvir. That's because they're going head-to-head with 2 members of the Core League of Nations. First time we're seeing any members of the Clan teaming up since Zendermania. And it's the 2 that have gold. The duo of Rhett Kirschner and Nate Express making their way down to the ring. Nate and Rhett, the United States and Internet champions, respectively, making their way to the ring. So a big matchup tonight as Nate and Rhett teaming up. Somehow, someway, these 2 have our 2 mid-card titles right now. Yep. Both of them through controversial means as well won those titles. But nonetheless, here we are, Nate and Rhett teaming up tonight ahead of Nate's defense against Tanvir Badal next week. And we are waiting to find out who Rhett's first challenger is going to be for that championship. Tanvir coming right at Nate, who immediately tags in Rhett. Well, Rhett can stand up to Tanvir a little bit better. I said a little bit. Tanvir just leveled him, as now Rhett pop-up dropkick there. Rhett's no slouch in the ring. I can attest that firsthand. Remember you were saying that last week when he was facing Kay. I mean, look. Yes, Zajac ultimately cost Kay the championship to Rhett last week, but Rhett had to put in some work to get Kay in a position where he could be defeated off of that distraction from Zajac. Oh, absolutely. I'm not denying that whatsoever. Rhett's a great competitor, as is Nate. All 4 men in this matchup are great competitors, but we got to really see what Rhett can do after Zandermania. His first big win back. It has a huge asterisk in front of it, and that's including with a championship being involved. Absolutely, is now Rhett. No, Tanvia kicks him back now, and Tanvia jabs now, knocking him back here, and Tanvia now a tag made to Flame Shadow. Shadow in now. And now Tanvir and Flame double back body drop. Big double team there from these two tonight as Rhett rolling under the bottom rope here, and Tanvir. Uh-oh, Tanvir. No, Rhett turns it around. Uh-oh. Nate taken down. Tanvir's got a hold of the U.S. champ, and Nate slammed in the apron. Rhett with a dive. Big dive there. Rhett Kirschner turning things around now. Now Tanvia's got a hold of Nate Express. Tanvia Badal just leveling the United States champion right now. And now Tanvia Badal spear to Rhett. Tanvir to pin the U.S. champ or the Internet champ. No, only a 2 count. Tanvir has been on a roll so far. And now, no, Tanvir. It's into the corner. Rhett's got a hold of him now. Rhett with Tanvir. Throws him into the corner with the Exploder suplex. Tags in Nate now, finally. Nate Express coming in here, the United States champion. Picking up his challenger for next weekend. Knocks him into the ropes here, and now Nate scoops him up. And, oh no! Flattened. Just flattened. And so now Flame Shadow is in. Flame picking up the U.S. champ. Flame's got a hold of him. Puts him back in the corner now. Flame counted by Nate. Nate Express now. Big clothesline. Takes him down. Grabs a hold of Flame here. And Nate with Flame. Nate Express here has Flame Shadow. No. Off the ropes. Flame goes for a big kick. Nate. It's caught now by Flame. Flame puts him in the corner here. Goes for him again. Counted by Nate. Nate Express. Another clothesline. Nate essentially trying to make sure that Flame can't get Tanvir back in here. Clothesline there now, taking him down. And Flame gets the tag to Tanvir. And Nate ducking out of the ring now. Nate. Uh-oh. Rhett thrown in the ring now. Tanvir's got a hold of Nate. Throws him right back into the corner. Tag is made back to Flame Shadow. Punch to the midsection. Now Flame, kick to the midsection. Again, pulls Nate in. Flame Shadow with the U.S. champion for a powerbomb. Now Flame Shadow throws Nate Express into the corner. And Nate counters here. Nate with Flame runs him across the ring. Flame preventing him from tagging in Rhett. Flame and Tanvir doing a good job of cutting the claw off tonight. Typically what we would see the other way around. Now, no, Nate Express throws him into the corner. Nate Express throws Flame Shadow across the ring, back into the corner. Goes for a tag. Rhett trying to take a cheap shot now. Flame thrown in the corner. Tag is made. Rhett and Nate now finally going to look for a big double team. As now Rhett. Flying shoulder block now. Get him down here and now, wait a minute. Cover here by Rhett on Flame Shadow, who kicks out. Now Nate, wait a minute. Well, the referee nearly got caught there. Flame bounced off the referee, just bounced off of him. Yeah, I got nothing on that one, Doc. The referee, just has nerves of steel or something. Rhett puts him in the corner, countered there. Flame answering back. Flame with a big knee strike here, taking him down. Flame pulling him back up to his feet now in Flame Shadow. Countered there by Flame. Rhett, sidestep, gets caught. Flame Shadow, throws him off the ropes. Back body drop there. And now Flame getting him back up to his feet here. Flame. Come in, Tanvir. Oh no! And Rhett with a haluva kick to Flame Shadow after that cheap shot to Tanvir. 1, 2, 3. A massive win there for Rhett Kirschner and Nate Xpress tonight. The Clawn picking up the dub. Huge momentum picked up for these two tonight. But speaking of the Call League of Nations, we're going to hear from the outsider up next. There we are, Liam Malone has something to say following their big win a couple of weeks ago. Chris, I humiliated you. So we should be done. But it's bothering me how easy that felt. It bothers me how easy it was to do that. Something's not adding up. The score stands 1-1 between us. I don't think I can let that sit that way in confidence. So, this is my challenge to you, Chris. The rubber match. Danger, Malone, 3. You won the first one. I won the second one. This ends between us next Saturday. Last person standing. Triton or Phantom, you seem to enjoy running your mouth a lot. Too much, some might say. And now, you're trying to repeat what happened at Xandermania 9. It's admirable, almost, that you believe it can be replicated. But the Quizmaster will not have your back this time. This time, Chaos will not be able to save you either. Triton or Phantom, this is not a war you want. And as for the 5 men facing off next week, Colton Scribner, we have had our battle. Richard C., we have had our battle. Adrian Nova, you are considered the best of the best among the originals. It would be an honor to prove you no longer hold that title. Steven Henderson, you, sir, are a wild card. One that I take quite an amount of interest in. AJ Elliott. I believed us to be even. You seemingly do not. I suppose all I can tell you next week is good luck. And let us hope you don't crack under the pressure like you seem to every time you're within this distance of the World Championship. Alright folks, coming up next, the following contest, set for one fall, is for the Intercontinental Championship. Here she comes to the ring, folks. Skylar Evans. Skylar Evans threw down the challenge last week to Jade Davidson, the Queen of the Damned. And there she is. Jade Davidson making her way down to the ring. Here she is, the Queen of the Damned. First ever Intercontinental Champion here in LSWF. So, Jade has made her way down to the ring. Skylar Evans and Jade Davidson. So, here we go. Oh, Skylar Evans with a knee out of the gate. Wasting no time. Here is Skylar. Jade gets the knees up, though. We now know Skylar caught her atomic drop, knocking her back. Skylar Evans pushes her back into the ropes here. Now Skylar grabs a hold of Jade. We go. Skylar Evans bounces off the ropes into Hurricane Rana. Jade Davidson goes down. Skylar Evans now. Big pounce from Jade. Jade has only been pinned once. since becoming the Queen of the Damned here in LSWF. Twice since donning the persona. Once by Elizabeth Bell back at TNA Victory Road. Once by Rosemary at TNA Final Resolution. As now Jade launched across the ring here by Skylar Evans now. Evans, big kick there. Knocking it down here. And Skylar Evans going up to the top rope now. Evans. Gonna shoot a shot here off the top rope here. Skylar Evans. Uh-oh, Jade caught her. Powerbombs them. Jade's got her down now. Skylar Evans in trouble. Jade Davidson getting her back up to her feet now. And Jade. Countered by Skylar now. And Skylar Evans, big chop there to the face. Jade counters. Double axe handle now. Knocks her down here. Skylar. Back up to her feet now. Jade. We go. Has Evans off the ropes. Jade. Oh, Skylar Evans sidesteps her. Floats through. Here we go. Evans. Rolls her through into a cover on Jade now. Skylar Evans. Kick out from Jade. And now Skylar. Head first in the turnbuckle goes Jade. Countered. Davidson now pounces on her again here. Taking down Evans. Follows through into a senton. Jade Davidson wasting no time here. Going up to the top rope. Davidson gonna look to fly. Goes for a diving stomp. Skylar's got a hold of it now. And Skylar into the corner now. Skylar Evans. Here we go. Double knees. Jade out of the way now. Jade. It's shoved back across the ring now by Evans. Skylar Evans has got a hold of it now. Evans scoops her up. Body slam. Takes her down. Now Skylar. Here we go. Big top rope corkscrew. Splash! And Skylar Evans has Jade down. Oh! She got her with the sky high! Got her with the sky high cutter. Jade was trying to get out of the way of it. Skylar Evans now into a cover off the cutter on Jade. 1, 2. Jade kicks out. Now Jade rolls out of the ring here. Skylar Evans following her to the outside here. Skylar Evans goes with a big splash. Jade gets out of the way. Now Jade going down, ground and pound here on Evans. Davidson taking it down now. It's Skylar back up to her feet here, and Jade Davidson. No, Skylar Evans counters by throwing her into the announce table, and head first off of it. The kick counted by Evans now. Skylar Evans caught by Jade. Jade Davidson throws it back into the ring. Kicking away at her now, and Skylar grabs a hold of her wheelbarrow stunner. Jade goes down again. Skylar Evans now telling her to get back up to her feet again. Skylar Evans, we're seeing a real new side of her tonight, Doc. She is holding her own against Jade, but she just got hit with that big knee strike. Now Jade. Kiss of death. 1, 2. No! Jade Davidson, the kiss of death wasn't enough. Skylar with a big super kick there, taking her down. Evans goes to the top row. That's a long distance call to make here. Evans. You're thinking now, Skylar Evans. Springboard clothesline to Jade. Evans now into a cover here on the champion. 1, 2, only a 2 count again. For Evans now. Here we go. Hits that big splash again on Jade. Jade Davidson in trouble now. Skylar Evans. Here we go again. Skylar. Hits another one. Skylar Evans now into a cover. Jade kicks out again. What is it gonna take to put down the Queen of the Damned? Skylar Evans now goes for the moonsault. Jade countered. And now Jade taking it down again into another Thez press. Jade Davidson takes her down there. Jade coming off the ropes now. Big senton. Turning things around now is the Queen of the Damned. Jade now sidewalk slam, knee into the back here. Grabs Evans back up to her feet. Jade Davidson runs Skylar Evans into the corner. Now Jade, here we go. Big elbow strike. Skylar goes down, and Jade putting the boots to her now. Skylar Evans gets out of the way now, and Skylar. Jade sidestepped her there. Jade went for a fireball. Skylar with a drop kick. Skylar had Jade scouted. Went for a moonsault. Jade countered. And now Jade, wait a minute. Knocks her back here. Goes for him. Evans goes for the drop kick. Jade runs her into the corner now. Jade Davidson punches her in the throat. Davidson. Massive Uranagi there to Skylar. Getting her back up to her feet now. Doc. Jade has Skylar. Puts her in the ropes now. Wait a minute. Jade. Here we go. Jade. Into the void. Oh, wait a minute. That's the music of the... That's the music of punk rock poison. And Jade caught off guard. A dark sky high. Jade was experiencing punk rock poison. Willetts got an Intercontinental Champion. You remember Elizabeth Bell earlier tonight said she wasn't one done playing games with Jade. Going right to C3, she said she wasn't one done playing with him. Said the punk rock princess would stay out of this one tonight. Said the punk rock princess would stay out of this one tonight. But said nothing about punk rock poison. Just like that. Skylar Evans is your new Intercontinental Champion. Oh, come on! Grim Rocker! Grim Rocker spoiling the party tonight. Facial reconstruction. He really thinks this made us even. He really thinks last week made us even. Here, can you believe this shit? Zajac thinks last week made us even. No. We're even when I rip that championship from him. I took out all of Chaos on my own. He tries to jump me from behind. He can claim that there was so much chaos going on he didn't realize it was me all he wants. I don't care. I've been eyeing up the LSWF World title since the day I got here. I'll be damned if anyone stands with me in getting it. Right, Pierre? You really don't say much, do you? All right, folks, the following contest is winner take all to determine the true LS11 Universe Grand Champion. Out first. Here comes the King of the Universe. Zander Carver making his way down to the ring. The KOU. Has made his way to the ring. And now on the other side of the ring, the only true champion, as he calls himself, The Miz. He got that custom multiverse or Grand Championship, whatever the hell it's called, designed for himself, and now he's making his way down to the ring. The Miz throws his title over his shoulder. None of the Miz fits by his side tonight. Well, I don't know if he was expecting to get called out for a match tonight. There's the old saying, Doc, always bring your gear. I'm always wearing mine. I can smell. So, the LS11 Grand Championship and the only real title. So, Zander, the KOU. Miz, the true champion, as he calls himself. And now Miz, the only true champion. So, both titles held high by the official, Zander Carver and The Miz. Here we go. Swinging for the fences out of the gate. Miz getting the better of him. Zander answers back. Zander's got Miz down now, and Zander kicks him down here. Zander with a jumping knee strike. Down goes Miz. Zander getting him back up to his feet now, and Zander. Grabs now coming in, knocking back Miz. Zander comes in. Big knee strike. Grabs a hold of him. Into. Lifts him up and drops him. Zander now running Miz across the ring in the corner. Slaps him in the face. Zander coming off the ropes and clothesline again. Taking down Side Quest Mike, as he's dubbed him. Chop. Miz grabs a hold of him now. Miz swings him around now, and Miz scoops Zander up on his shoulders. Miz has got him up and knee into the shoulder. Shoulder breaker there on ZC. Zander goes down. Miz rolls him over now, and Miz drops the elbow. Now Miz telling him to get up here. Miz. Kick now, and now Miz, his quote-unquote world-famous it kicks coming in on Zander. Roundhouse kick to the head. Rolls him over now. Miz has got Zander down. Miz. Kick out from Zander. Miz goes for him now. Zander knee into the midsection there. Takes him down. Miz. Picked back up to his feet now by Zander now, and Zander running the ropes here. Miz caught him with the knee strike. Zander goes over the bottom rope now, and Zander pulling himself back up on the apron. Miz knocks him out to the floor. Now Miz has ZC down. Miz Flies in with a clothesline off the top rope. Now Miz kicking down Zander. Goes for a kick now, Zander. The throwback on the floor. Sling blade there, taking him down. Referee starting the count now. Miz throws Zander back into the ring. As the referee counting here, Zander is down. Miz, 4 count. Is Miz about to springboard? Dog, I think Miz is about to springboard. He does! Crossbody on Zander now. Miz, 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. To a cover now. Miz, feet up on the ropes. Kick out from Zander. Big knee strikes there into the neck breakup. And now Miz gets Zander back up. Here we go, right back into the it kicks. Firing away on him again with those. And another kick out there from Zander. Miz has got him down now. Miz dragging him back towards the center of the ring. Miz has ZC down. Miz grabs him. Here we go. Into figure 4. Figure 4 leg lock is in. Zander reversing the pressure now. They're back up to his feet now, and Zander, wait a minute. Drops the knee on Miz. Grabs a hold of him. Into. Back suplex there. Miz goes down now. Zander goes for the kick. Miz goes for the clothesline. Zander shades the man he teams up with on his birthday next week. Hits him with a standing O. And now Zander. Kick to the ribs. Hooks the arms. Chaos. Control. And here we go. To finish the job with a heat-seeking missile. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Easy as that. Miz tried to win the grand title tonight, but in the end, Zander with the big win there seals the deal. Did he have them put a ladder in the ring? He had them put a ladder in the ring again. Well, I suppose they say it's lonely at the top, so he's gonna climb a ladder. Sounds about right for him. I think I just heard KJ Elliott shout, "Oh brother," from backstage. I've been Zander number 3. I've been the Doctor. And that was Universe.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Zander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!